How does the Northern Sea Route compare to other Arctic shipping routes? If you're curious about the Northern Sea Route and how it stacks up against other Arctic shipping routes, you're in the right place. Let's break it down to understand the differences and benefits. The Northern Sea Route, or NSR, is a significant shipping path that runs along the Russian coast from the Bering Strait to the Kara Sea. It's about 5,600 kilometers long and is the shortest route between Western Eurasia and the Asia-Pacific region. One key difference between the NSR and the Northeast Passage (NEP) is that the NEP extends into the Barents Sea and provides access to the port of Murmansk and the Atlantic. The NSR, however, does not include the Barents Sea and remains within Russia's exclusive economic zone. Compared to the Northwest Passage, which goes along the Canadian and Alaskan coasts, the NSR is more developed and supported. The Northwest Passage is less frequently used due to its remote location and lack of infrastructure. The NSR, on the other hand, has several major seaports like Sabetha, Dixon, and Dudinka, which support the shipping activities. The NSR offers several economic advantages. It reduces the distance between East Asia and Europe by about 30% to 40% compared to the traditional Suez Canal route. This shorter distance means less fuel consumption, lower labor costs, and no tolls for passage, which are significant savings for shipping companies. However, the NSR also comes with its own set of challenges. The route is characterized by severe ice conditions and a short, unpredictable navigation season. Ships need to be specially constructed, and icebreakers must be employed to navigate through the ice. Additionally, there are strict controls and services required, such as aerial ice reconnaissance and pilotage to ensure safe passage. In contrast, the Northeast Passage and the Northwest Passage have their own unique challenges. The Northeast Passage, while similar to the NSR, is open for a longer period each year but still faces significant ice conditions. The Northwest Passage, being less used, lacks the infrastructure and support services that the NSR has. The transpolar sea route, which crosses the Arctic through the North Pole, is mostly unused due to its harsh conditions and lack of infrastructure. This route is not as viable for commercial shipping compared to the NSR and the Northeast Passage. In terms of navigability, the NSR and other Arctic routes are becoming more accessible due to melting sea ice. Studies show that these routes are open for longer periods than previously predicted, with the NSR being navigable for up to 3 months of the year without the need for icebreakers. Overall, the Northern Sea Route stands out for its strategic importance, economic viability, and the support infrastructure it offers. While it has its challenges, it remains a promising route for reducing travel time and costs between East Asia and Europe.